Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome to Daryeel Kitchen, home to delicious food made simple. In today's recipe, I'm going to show you these delicious burgers. Very delicious, full of flavor, and again, very easy to make. Now let's start making these delicious burgers. Now all we need to do is add our mince in a big bowl, and then we're just gonna add all of our seasoning and all the ingredients together. It's a very easy recipe, so I just like to create a little bit of a well in the middle, and then we're going to add our vegetables, which is some pepper, two types, red and green, I've grated, and then also some red onion that I've chopped very finely, some fresh coriander, some spring onion. You can add, if you have one of the ingredients, that works fine. And then we're going to add some garlic and some ginger, also grated, and this all gives extra flavor to the burger. And then I'm also cracking one egg. I'm just like to crack the egg in a different bowl, just to make sure if the egg isn't bad, it doesn't ruin the whole recipe. And then after that, because I am not making these for grown-ups, for kids, I'll be making them for grown-ups. So I'm gonna add some chili, and then we're gonna add some cumin powder, amazing spice. After that, we're going to add some vegetable seasoning, just a little bit. Once we add our vegetable seasoning, I'm going to go ahead and add some ground coriander. I know we've added some fresh, but adding that little dry coriander adds more flavor as well to the burgers. And then we're going to add some black pepper. Actually, this one is white pepper. I've run out black, but any type of black pepper works perfectly fine. And then we're going to add a touch of salt, because we've added some vegetable seasoning. You don't want to add too much salt. It already has some salt. And then we're going to add some turmeric, just for color and also for flavor. And it's just an amazing spice as well. And we want these burgers to become so spicy and full of flavor. And then last thing we're going to add is some breadcrumbs. I'm using ready-made breadcrumbs. You're just gonna add a few tablespoons just to create and help us bind everything together. That we've added all of our ingredients, all we need to do is the messy part of this job. All you need to do is make sure your hands are clean and just give everything a good massage. Just massage everything together, mix everything until it's fully combined, and then we're done. All we need to do is make these burgers. So to make these burgers, you can either pan fry them, and that's what we're going to do today. However, if you don't want to do that, you can just place them in the oven, just in a baking sheet, and then shape the burgers the way you want. Bake them for about 20 minutes to 23 minutes in the oven, and you have like delicious burgers. However you make these burgers, because of all the spices we've added, all the flavor, they will turn out very delicious. And once we've mixed everything together, you can actually keep these in the freezer if you want for another day. Just shape them and then freeze them. But today we're just gonna make some, and then the rest I'm gonna place in the freezer as well. So let's go ahead and shape our burgers. So all you need to do is make sure you've got a little bit of a touch of oil in your hand. It helps with the shaping, and also it doesn't stick on your hands. So the first ones we're gonna do are gonna be little burgers. They're not huge, so you just wanna make whatever size you like, shape them, and then I'm gonna carry on doing this, and I'll show you how they turn out. finally, we just have to make these delicious burgers. We're going to pan fry them. So I've got a grilling pan here. Just put some oil, and then you just want to bring the oil a little bit to heat, and then we're going to line our burgers. The important thing is always cook on a medium heat. So try not to use high heat, as otherwise the burgers will burn quickly and the inside will be raw. So just try and cook on a very gradual heat, and then cook about 5 to 6 to roughly 7 minutes maximum on each side, and then turn them over until they're fully cooked. These burgers don't take a lot of time, and also you don't need to cover it. I've been asked this question a few times. If you cover the burgers, they will produce like a water, so you want to cook them on a medium to high heat, and then let them cook on one side, flip them over, and then do the same, and then just make sure they're nice golden color, and make sure they're fully cooked before eating them. So definitely not complicated, but it gets, you might feel like some questions that I always get is whether the burgers are fully cooked. But if you do this method, they will definitely be fully cooked. So don't be afraid, they're still cooked and they're still very delicious. So now I've just flipped them over, and then I'm just going to carry on now for another few minutes. And then in the meantime, we're going to finish shaping our sausage shaped burgers. You can see how delicious these burgers look like. I love the different colors that are coming through, the green, the red, that golden color. I mean, it's so delicious and so spicy. I mean, I wish you guys could smell this. Now all we need to do is take them off the heat. They're fully cooked, they're ready. I'm gonna carry on with the rest of the burgers, and then I'm gonna show you what I've done with these burgers afterwards. Now that the burger is ready, it's ready to be served, and we will be having it with delicious homemade bread buns. The recipe will be up very soon, and if you fancy this, don't forget to try, follow this recipe, and if you have enjoyed this video, please press that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, do subscribe, and if you have any questions, just let me know and I'll get back to you very soon. Until we meet next time, Assalamu alaikum.